Before last week, Democratic State Senator Tina Polsky of West Palm Beach kept her breast cancer battle private.
I'm feeling okay now. I had surgery a couple of weeks ago. I've healed from that. I have radiation coming up.
Polsky's story has exploded onto the national scene after Florida's newly appointed Surgeon General, Dr. Joseph Ladapo, refused to wear a mask when he came to her office for a meeting.
He just refused. He kept kind of like deflecting, debating. He said he tried to come up with an alternative, which to him was going outside. And I said, that's not an option for us.
Polsky says Ladapo was meeting with her to lobby for her vote for his upcoming Senate confirmation hearing. But due to her cancer, Polsky's being extra careful to ask everyone who comes into her office to mask up.
I told him multiple times I have a serious health condition because at that point I was not public about my diagnosis. And he just refused. He didn't give me a reason why he can't wear a mask.
Polsky told Ladapo he needed to leave. Monday, a spokesperson for the Florida Department of Health sent WESH 2 News this response on Ladapo's behalf. It says, the Department of Health is saddened to hear of Senator Polsky's recent diagnosis and wishes her well. DOH will be addressing this directly with members of the Senate rather than letting this play out publicly. While we weren't aware of any specific Senate protocol, we will certainly ask members ahead of time and make necessary accommodations, such as meeting through Zoom or outdoors. The response only suggested the new Surgeon General will seek alternatives to wearing a mask when meeting with lawmakers, but not that he would wear one. The controversy has upset Senate leaders from both parties. Republican State Senate President Wilton Simpson sent a scathing memo to all senators saying, it shouldn't take a cancer diagnosis for people to respect each other's level of comfort with social interactions during a pandemic. What occurred in Senator Polsky's office was unprofessional and will not be tolerated in the Senate. As for what impact this will have on Ladapo's confirmation,
my vote would be no.
It remains to be seen how the full Senate will vote. Amanda Dukes reporting, WESH 2 News.
And when the doctor